So, Pat.
Yep.
To the left of this bridge over here,
All right.
there is a section with a bunch of treasure chests and a bunch of ninjas and, or like, shamans or whatever.
Yep.
And I don't need it all to do that for the main story.
Okay.
And it might actually be like the entirety of an episode if I go over there.
Okay.
Are we trying to do a completionist run, or is this a speed run right now?
This is a whatever Brian feels in his heart run. That's what this is.
Dunzo. I'm gonna fucking
Those are
talk
not
to every single
ninjas. They're not even close to ninjas.
They
Look
got
at 'em.
headbands.
They got doctor's
squinty
hats
eyes.
on. They got squinty eyes and they got sticks. That a ninja does not make.
Yeah. Are you sure though?
They got a weird. Is that a camera on their head? No, that's like a top
Life
knot?
creates pain, Pat. That's definitely what a ninja would say.
I think a ninja wouldn't say anything because they're so sneaky.
That's true.
Very
But they
quiet.
would think life creates pain for sure, right?
They would think, man, I sure am quiet. I sure hope nothing hears me.
Constantly. If you ever read the mind of a ninja, he's just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I hope they don't hear me.
Yeah. Am I quiet enough? I really hope I'm not heard. If you hear a samurai, though, he'd probably say life is pain. Or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Or at least if you read Rurouni Kenshin's mind. It would be either life is pain, or it would be, man, I sure do love hot pot. Because I swear to God, they ate hot pot like 30 fucking times in like 10 episodes.
Yeah?
They were always making it sound like it was a celebration. Like, oh man, we're gonna go to hot pot tonight. It's gonna be so great. And that just happened every episode. And I'm like, this is no longer a celebration. This is birthday cake for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is not... I'm not convinced you eat anything else.
God. The fucking dichotomy that is Rurouni Kenshin. It's either emo as shit or hot pot. These are the two fucking notes of the show Rurouni Kenshin.
Also,
that's what I'm getting from this.
Like, I really liked the show as a kid because I remember watching it and being like, oh man, backwards, samurai sword and all that, right?
Yeah.
And then I watched it when I was older. It's still an alright show. It wasn't terrible. I mean, it had lost some of its magic. But, like, there was the part where they were fighting the guy who had been burned really bad. Was it Shishido? Is that the...
I don't know. Was that the guy who Kenshin, broke his arm with his sheath?
I don't remember on that one.
Okay.
I remember this is the one that... Or he was the one that, he was like, I'm actually the Batosai, manslayer, whatever the fuck, and, I'm actually a really evil guy, and, I'm gonna kill everybody. That was, his whole shtick. And, that series was pretty good. And then there was the third one that was just, not good at all. The third...
Wasn't it he fought Christianity or something?
Yeah, he, went... I don't remember if he went to Europe or not, but somebody else had had his, art. Whatever it was, his martial art.
Oh, the Hiten Mitsurugi style.
The Hiten Mitsurugi style, and it turns out that his, master had fucked up or something, and it wasn't just Kenshin that had it. Yeah. And then he goes blind? For some reason? But then he's still a really good sword fighter, he's just blind. And then at the end, he's not blind anymore. And I'm like, am I...
The whole third season is just from his point of view, and he's not actually fighting bad guys. He's just whacking the fucking girl, every episode, just beating her with his sword.
He just doesn't understand what he's doing. He's facing the wrong way and shit, and and everybody's just really sorry for him, and they're like, I mean, he saved Japan
Yeah, you're still
before.
doing good, Kenshin. You're still doing good.
I don't want to make him feel embarrassed because he is still one of the greatest swordsmen of all, but he's not what he used to be.
God.
I don't know, man. Just, it wasn't good. I remember that. And then, don't even get me fucking started on the fourth section, because they literally had an episode that they were like, so, cameraman, can you just, walk around Japan with a shitty camcorder and just film some shit, because we have no more money for animation.
What? Really?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Go look up the last episode of Rurouni Kenshin, and it's just there would be a little spot where Kenshin would talk to whatever the fuck her name was. I don't remember. And They like had a little romantic moment here and there, and then Kenshin was like, "I'm gonna go away, probably. I guess. Like the wandering swordsman is gonna continue to wander or something like that."
Yeah.
And then there was like the little kid was like, "I'm gonna learn to be like you one day, Kenshin." That garbage. And then it would just hard cut to one of these scenes where it's just like them filming the streets of Japan with some like shitty music in the background, and then it would come back to the animation, and it was so jarring.
Oh, God.
I really think that they were running out of money, and they were just like, we have to fulfill our contract of X number of episodes, and we just don't have animators for 2 episodes.
Look, we can only animate 20 frames this episode.
Yeah.
How many? It's just gonna be Kenshin and the lady sitting there, and we're only gonna have 2 frames, mouth open,
Yeah.
mouth closed. Whenever Kenshin talks, she's gonna talk too.
Yeah. Just like, it was weird. But the second season was pretty good.
Yeah.
All things said, that when he was fighting the guy with the headband, and then also they did like a special theater release of that like final fight, right? Like they compressed that whole season down into like a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And in the original, which spoiler for Rurouni Kenshin for anybody who hasn't watched it in the 30 years that it's been out or some shit, it like he fights him, and Kenshin is like fighting as hard as he can. He's thinking about killing him, and he has the whole like, I can't kill him because like then I would become the manslayer again. Like he was having like that internal struggle, and then he fights the guy so hard that he overheats and dies from like exhaustion, right?
Kenshin does?
No, the evil guy. So he
What is he, a fucking goddamn diesel engine?
Well, because his skin was all burned, he couldn't sweat anymore. And he just like has hyperthermia and dies.
So you're telling me Kenshin beats up a cripple, is what you're telling me?
Well, I mean, a cripple who has proven that he is very capable of killing people. I mean, crippled in a sense. Like, he doesn't sweat, I guess. But so then it sort of is like, well, Kenshin did kill him, but he didn't, so it's like he can at least like move on from that. But, and it's sort of a good middle ground, like, that the guy still dies, but anyway. But in the movie, you remember the other guy who was like almost Kenshin? He was like the officer guy that was also a swordsman.
It's just a palette swap of Kenshin.
Pretty much. I mean, he had long hair, and he like always like held his sword way back and put his hand at the end of it. Like that was like his stance in fights. That guy just hits him in his little like Naruto headband so hard. This is in the movie, by the way. Hits the evil guy in the head so hard that his head splits in half and his brain falls out on the floor. And I was like, this is...
What the fuck?
What the fuck am I watching? This isn't Kenshin.
I was trying to come up with a joke, and I was gonna say like the palette swap version of Kenshin's name backwards, and I was just like trying to reverse it really fast in my head. And then you were just like, and then his brain falls out on the floor, and I was like, wait, what the fuck?
You're just hard stop. Like, all
my brain just like
ceases.
In my brain, I hear just like a record scratch, and it's just like, wait, what did Pat just say?
It was so weird. Like,
God.
For the most part, I think the movie was true to the original anime, except for the way he killed the evil guy. And I was like, wow, that is not at all what I was expecting.
Did Kenshin knock his brain out?
No, the palette swap of Kenshin.
Oh, it was Nisnek.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, there you go. Nisnek that you just wanted to.
Yeah, I set it up.
Oh my god, that was such a bizarre series. Like, it was so up and down, but I feel like it's like sort of like watching anime history, you know? Like, there are a few things that everybody should watch. It's like, Kenshin and fucking Bleach, Naruto. Trigun's a really good one. It's not that long either. It's only like 30 episodes or something.
Yeah.
That was a weird one.
I'm gonna put a black mark on my Weeb record, but I've never seen Cowboy Bebop.
I've seen the episodes that aired on Adult Swim late at night.
Yeah.
Never really watched the show through. I know it's got some cool shit in it. Like, I've seen some fights from it that I was like, damn, that's, like, whoever thought that shit up is, man. But...
yeah. The thing is, I just, like, actually viscerally hate Bebop. So it gets to the intro sequence, and I'm like, I can't even, like, listen to the 2-second snippets long enough to skip it. I'm just like, nope, I'm done. I can't.
It's like nails on a chalkboard or eating sounds for me.
I'm just like, I'm like 13 years old, and I'm like sitting in front of my old desktop computer.
Yeah.
And I like go to like Kiss Anime or whatever, the old shit that you watch anime on, and I click Cowboy Bebop.
Oh my
And the intro
God.
starts playing, and then I'm like, well, and then I get out of my chair and just unplug my computer and leave.
That's like, is it One Piece? I cannot watch One Piece. I don't know what it is about it. It's something about the art style and sort of the way they handle the characters. I've heard it's fantastic. I just can't sit through it. I don't know.
Yeah. It's for me. I'm right there with you. I've tried to watch One Piece so many fucking times, and I shit you not. I guess like the pacing of the episodes or something. It's just like It's just like, is this a filler episode? Because it's like so boring. And then I like Google it, and it's like, nope, this is canon. There's not a filler episode for the next 100 episodes. And I get like 3 more episodes in, and I'm like, can I just skip it anyway?
Yeah, can I get an abridged version of this shit, please? Like, I just need the high points, guys. Like,
Pat, look.
Oh my goodness! See, that's a ninja. That's a
ninja.
That's
the
ninja
ninja I was talking about.
Yeah, see, he was so sneaky, dude. I told you. Man,
oh shit!
I know a ninja when I see one. Ninja vanish. Oh, a bear medal. Ooh, fuck yeah. What's this guy's name gonna be? Can it be God, like Ursa Major? That seems like good bear. Maybe like polar bear, or like maybe
I got you.
Maybe like like Russian animal therapist. All right, I guess we could do that. He did the worst ninja vanish ever.
Is there something ahead of us? Nothing is past here. Ninja not hide anything. It best to leave ninja area soon.
That's ridiculously suspicious. Okay.
Well, on to the next area.
Very cool.
Pat, are we at the 10-minute mark yet?
Yeah, we've been at the 10-minute mark.
Oh, fuck. Okay,
well,
let's just cut all this shit out.
We just got to it a little bit, but next time on Pressure Gauge, this won't be happening anymore. This part, no. We'll be back out of the ninja area.
Okay,
as the ninja instructed. Listen to your local ninja, everybody.